So today I wanted to show you some of the updates for Discovery Education that have happened over the last year, which some of you may have noticed or you haven't noticed. The first big change is that you can no longer log into Discovery Ed through the regular discoveryed.com or CCBOE discoveryed.com. Now you have to log in through your 365 account. So in order to do that, log in, go up to your grid, go to All, and you need to choose Clever. No, Clever is a resource that helps you log in to these different outside websites. When you get here, log in with Active Directory, and then you can go to Discovery Education. So for our homeroom teachers or classroom teachers, one thing that's really nice now is that your classes have already been built into your Discovery Ed account. If you go to Classroom Manager and click on My Classes, you should see here all of yours will, like mine says names, but yours will say like math, reading, social studies, and so forth on here. And then when you have students, go to My Students, you should see all of the students in your classes. And if you have math classes that push in, you'll see your math students and your reading students here. Now, if you are not a homeroom teacher, you can still use this, but you're going to go to create a class, type in your name of your class, and then down here, search for your students. You can search by name or by lunch number and create a class in this part of Discovery Ed. It does take a little bit of time, especially if you want to use it for more than one class, but the class will stay with you. Now, I'm in the process of a genre unit with second grade. We're about to start talking about legends. So I want to show a video about Johnny Appleseed. I'm going to do my search for Johnny Appleseed. I can also change the grade level to make sure that my response is appropriate for my kids. And here I have this video, Johnny Appleseed, which I clearly have already watched the entire thing. I know it's appropriate and it's trying to teach what I'm trying to teach. I've decided I would like for my class to watch it. So I'm going to come to my video, and right here I can hit Assign to Classroom or Student. I'm going to assign it in April when we get back because I'm not going to watch it before then, and they have a week to watch it, and I need to assign it to Bowling's class. And now I'm just going to hit Save. So all of my students, all of Miss Bowling's students just came in there, and I'm going to click Save. Apparently I didn't do, oh, my due date is too early. Give them a week. Save. So now I just want to show you what it looks like from the student's perspective. So they still also have to come in through Office 365. Click Sign In. They're going to do the same thing. So they go up to the grid, All Apps. They're going to go to Clever. Log in with Active Directory, Discovery Education. And when they log in, so they have access to this database like any other database in the county, but when they come here today, or when I assign it to them, they're going to come up to assignments and it will have popped up here for them to watch. So these are some of the other ones that I've shown them already this year. So they can come up and they can click on them and then watch the video or do the activity that you've assigned to them, and they can do that all here. And just as a reminder, Discovery Ed has more than just videos on it. So for example, this is one on fables that I gave them a couple weeks ago that, I mean, it has videos on it, but it has a board activity on it. So it gives them directions. Then they had to watch the 4 quick videos on it. And they had to complete a graphic organizer. What's important though is that they have to mark the activity as complete. Otherwise, when you go back, like you can see, all of these assignments have been given to these kids, but it says that none of them have been started, and that's not accurate. Now, another feature that I haven't played with at all yet, but you should be aware is the board builder, where the students themselves can build their own board, which would pretty much be like an electronic poster. So they can do that here on the site for a project, or, you know, if they're trying to give you some sort of information, they could do it here electronically. So I wanted to show you, I'm back on my own account. I wanted to show you some of the features that you may have forgotten about, or some of the things I'm really excited about at this point. One of the things that I like a lot is this global news feature, which you can change based on your grade level so that you're making sure that they're up to current events. And they also regularly have on this day information, so little articles based on things that they have. Also, if you go up to the professional learning tab, I think that sometimes we know that Discovery Ed is a resource for us, but we still think of it only as streaming videos, and you know that you need to keep your kids engaged, and that takes time and effort and thought. And they have these new Spotlight on Strategies database that gives you some ideas of new strategies to use when showing them videos, and it even organizes it based on what you're trying to teach at that time. And it's things that you know already. Like you can play through Three Truths and a Lie and, have the kids watch a video, write down 3 things they learned in one lie from it, and then they can play that as a game with their groups. But what's nice about this also is that they're short videos that go over the strategy really quick.
Spotlight on Strategies video prep series.
So I'm not going to show you the whole video now. If you have 2 minutes later and you would like to learn a new strategy, that's a great place to go. And they're quick, and sometimes you're just looking for new ideas. This is a fun place to look. I also was noticing that under professional learning today, they had a quick challenge, the 6-week challenge. That might be fun to do just to force yourself to try something new. I sometimes need those deadlines and extra help trying out new things. Another thing that I know a lot of the other librarians are excited about are these virtual field trips. I haven't actually done one yet, but I think that that would probably be worth checking out. What's nice about these is they archive them also, but if you're interested in seeing them live, you can go to the events calendar and pull up and see if there's something that you're interested in doing for these field trips. And there's also these builder tools that, again, I have not experimented with too much, but that goes back to the board builder. Not only can your kids build a board, but you can build a board also. What's nice about Discovery Ed is it's not just finding videos just to stream. You can also build a board on there for the kids to use and assign them to your class. And then also there's quiz builder, writing prompt, and like I said, I haven't experimented with them, but now that Discovery Ed is linked straight into your kid's account, it might be something that you're interested in finding a way to apply to your classroom instruction. And that is all I have for you guys today. Again, remember, if you want to try this and you feel like you need somebody to help you or just to stand in the room with you while you're figuring it out with your class the first time, please come get me. I will come and help you with your classes. Also, I have used this tool with 2nd grade primarily, but I've also used it 2nd, 3rd, 4th. They should be comfortable with it, and I know that they use Clever with their coding activities and typing activities in the computer. So they should be at least familiar with what you're showing them if you decide to try this.